Hey party people, Talon here. I'll be your book lady for this event. And I just wanted to pop on real quick and just do a brief intro into Usborne Books and More because I know a lot of you probably have not heard of Usborne before. So I wanted to make sure that everyone knows what they have to offer. I didn't know about Usborne until a year and a half ago when I joined as well. But my name's Talon and I will be the book lady. I am a team leader with Usborne Books and More, and I have been with Usborne for over a year now, and I absolutely love every minute of it and all the books. So we have children's books from infants through young adults, so all the way up past 16 years old, and adult coloring books as well. So we have over 2,000 titles, so trust me, there is something for everyone. If there's a specific book that you're looking at getting, you need to talk to your child about a certain topic that maybe has been an ongoing issue that you would like to try to resolve and you can't find the words for, just reach out to me because I can direct you in the right direction as far as if we have a book on that or what might help. So I have a 3.5-year-old daughter and a 1-year-old son. So I was going to show you some of their favorite books that we have here. Actually, they're napping right now, and a lot of their favorites are also in their room. So this isn't even like put a small dent in the number of books that we have here at this house, which a lot were actually free from Usborne. So Usborne also is a huge community-based company. So not only do they do these direct sales and selling these books, doing Facebook parties and home parties, different events, they offer different organizations like schools, libraries, preschools, daycares, different organizations, grant programs. So they have a 50% grant program. So they're actually, you might see them in schools around you coming soon, if not already. We're replacing the Scholastic Book Fair since Usborne gives the school 50% grant program. There's fundraising opportunities that we're doing with different sports teams and Cards for a Cause and Reaching for the Stars program, tons of reading programs since they're such a community-based company, and that's why I absolutely love them. So let me just skip to showing you the insides of these books, guys, because you're probably like, I can just get children's books at Target or Walmart. Well, obviously you can. However, over 60% of our books are actually under $9.99, and I promise you, if you go into Walmart, Target, Barnes & Noble, or whatever, you will absolutely not find this type of quality for this price. You will be absolutely astonished at the quality of Usborne books. On top of that, because they are such a high quality, and they have a 50% lifetime replacement policy on all books. I mean, how awesome is that? You're not going to find that in the store. I just did a replacement for a customer that had a book from 3 years ago, and it's in stock. And because her daughter ripped off all the flaps in the book and kind of like messed up the whole outside as well, guess what? She got another one 50% off. And so it's a lifetime replacement for real. It's not just, they don't just say that, they actually back it up. So let's move on to some of these insides of these books. If there's a book that you see on the website, on the link, that you're like, I need to see the inside of this to see if this is age appropriate for my son or daughter, please reach out to me. I can probably find you a video of the inside of the book, or if I have it in stock, I can give you a short video as well. If not, I can at least give you pictures of the inside. One way or another, you'll get a picture of the inside of the book, or the AR levels are also on the website as well as age levels. So please reach out. I'll start with, there's a first math slide and see subtracting. So each one of these books, there's many different series. I just picked one book from every series that I have here anyways in my office. There are a lot more than that. Like I said, there's over 2,000 titles. So this is a slide and see series that you'll see on the website. Great for motor skills, for little ones. There's kind of, tons of bright illustrations. Very hard board book, if you can see how thick that page is. The whole thing, it's like phenomenal. Great for little ones. I love the subtraction, but there's other ones. There's like finger trail ones for even younger kids if you just want to get them with their sensory motor skills up. So that's just part of our Slide and See series. Many other titles in that. Here's our Peek Inside Fairy Tale Cinderella. So this is part of our Peek Inside series. There's different age levels for these different series. There's a Look Inside, Peek Inside, See Inside, and they're all basically age levels. This is for the younger readers, and then the Look Inside and the See Inside go up as well, where they all have kind of similar things. There's like little holes, and there's lift the flaps, in these books as well, but they progress with the age ranges. So if you're specifically looking for an age range but really like this style book, there's going to be more text in the older ones versus more illustrations in the peek inside younger ones. This is also a really hardback board book, and the pages are super thick again. One of my daughter's favorite series is this one. There's Beauty and the Beast, and there's like, I don't know, 12 other ones or something. Lift the Flap, very first questions and answers. What is poop? This is one of our Lift the Flap series, guys, and this is a very popular series. This is the younger one, which is the very first questions and answers series. This is probably one of the best top sellers. This actually got my daughter to become potty trained. She wouldn't go to the bathroom at all. Like she wouldn't, well, she would pee, but she wouldn't poop on the potty until we got this book. And once we got this book, she was potty trained within a weekend because she was so obsessed with this. Great, funny story. And in here, it tells you like what different animals' poops look like. It tells you what poop is made out of, where does it go when you flush it, what can poop be used for as far as like farming and things like that, how much do certain animals poop. It's really funny. It makes the kid really comfortable with going to the bathroom. Our Wipe Clean collection. Wipe Clean, tons and tons and tons on this. Comes with a dry erase, and it's an activity book. Very thick, durable pages. It's a reusable activity book, guys, that they can trace, draw in, or whatever. You literally simply have the kid do the activities through the activity book, and they can just wipe it clean and start again. No throwing it away and wasting the money on activity books anymore. Tons of these. Another Lift the Flaps questions and answers about food. This is a little bit older. See, it's a little bit bigger than that What is Poop was. And again, super hard, thick board book pages. See that? This has a little bit more text, as you can see, a lot more flaps. There's over 60 flaps in this series. So, really fun. Our Big Book series, Big Book of Stars and Planets. This is one of my favorite series because these pages open up to be a poster size. I mean, this book is huge, guys. I'm not going to be able to get this all, but look at this. It's a great nonfiction series, and it keeps going. Hopefully that shows you how big these books are. Tons of really fun titles in this. Ludwig the Space Dog. This is part of our Kane Miller series, guys. Our Kane Miller are the books from the heart, and Usborne is more of the educational interactive books. So if you're trying to teach a life lesson, I would probably steer you towards Kane Miller. And if it's more of the nonfiction, educating, learning side, definitely stick with the Usborne. Of course, there's learning in all of them, but you know. So Ludwig the Space Dog. This is a 3D book. It comes with 3D glasses on the inside cover. It's about a dog. Whoops. My daughter did not put these away right. Here is the 3D glasses that simply just slide into this envelope inside of the book. And he is Ludwig the Space Dog with all of his friends trying to get out of the book. It's a little story book, really fun 3D images. All Better, one of our top sellers, board book, great. It comes with 5 reusable bandages. They're already in the book here. Again, really thick pages. This is definitely a top seller. And these bandages, look, they stick so much that I'm having problems getting off still. And I got this book July of 2016, guys, and these bandages are totally reusable still. So they're actually plastic bandages. And the child will put them on top of the boo-boos corresponding with the animal. Really fun. Muddle and Match series. It's like a Mad Lib. This is Muddle and Match Monsters. You open it up, they make a funny story, they match different things until they, match up the right animal and or monster in this case, and then read the story over here. This provides so many laughs. Great for creativity and great for first time reading as well. 100 Paper Spaceships to Fold and Fly. There's a lot of activity books like these that have press out options, or where they cut things out and create their, dragons, spaceships, airplanes, you name it. It's really fun for little boys. This is one of the top sellers at book fairs when I do book fairs at elementary schools. Another pop-out book is the Pop-Out Farm. This is only one piece of it. I didn't want to go too crazy on this, but there's actually a book that goes along with this and little figures. It's almost like a dollhouse. There is also a pop-out Victorian-style dollhouse as well. So super fun. We have pop-up books too. Pop-Up Garden is one of them. And your standard pop-up book. However, I personally love our pop-up books because the quality of these, again, they're super thick. It's hard for the little ones to really destroy. But I just wanted to share some with you guys. Pop-Up Garden. A Squirrel's Tale. My daughter has the squirrel in her room, but there's this little like plastic or paper squirrel that goes through the pages of these actual books. There's holes in each page of these, and the squirrel travels through the actual page of the book into the next page, where the squirrel's trying to find where he hid its nuts. And it's cool because it actually gives the sensory motor skills and the hand-eye coordination for the child to be able to follow the dotted lines throughout the book. And my daughter loves taking the toy and actually going through it. As you can see, tons of interactive books to keep your little one entertained and interested in reading, especially the little ones that haven't been exposed to too many books yet, but also great for artsy children as well. Magic painting book, no mess paint, guys. There's no paint in it, no paint involved. It's just it comes with a paintbrush that you dip into water, and then you take it and you put it on the pages of the books and then watch the colors appear. My daughter loves these, and there's like a little divider that you put each paint or each paper down so the paint doesn't bleed through or the water doesn't bleed through. Super fun. A lot of different types of titles in that as well. That's Not My Monkey. This is one of our touchy-feely books for little infants and toddlers. Super great board book. And this is a very touchy-feely textures, bright color illustrations, short text, so it's great for beginning readers as well, but there's different textures everywhere. And again, phenomenal board book. There's like over 50 titles in that one. One of our best top sellers are our Shine-a-Lights, or our flashlight books. I'm sure if you've heard of Usborne, you've probably heard of these. And this is what sold me on Usborne in the first place because I'm a child. We have, I think it's, I don't know, like 12 titles now. Secrets of the Rainforest is one of our Shine-a-Lights. And you basically open it up here. It says, can you see who is inside the plant? And as you can see right here, there's, you know, it looks like just a big green leaf until you shine a flashlight back there. It's really hard for me to see because it's bright in here, but there's now a beetle. Great bedtime stories. Great in the dark. Great for camping. There's like Human Body. There's in the Garage. There's a lot of other ones as well. So another really fun one that Bella also has the toy for, but I'll show you guys. The toy goes in here. It's the Busy Book. This is another collection, Busy Book collection. There's train, there's car, there's ladybug, and basically that train travels the tracks. If you can see the tracks in this book, it's a pullback train, and it literally goes throughout the tracks. Super thick pages. Really great gift idea. Bella loves it. So if you, I was talking about Kane Miller earlier. Here's more on Kane Miller, a couple of our favorites, and they do all teach valuable life lessons. So Bob is a Unicorn is one of them. These are paperback books, and they're only $6.99. Really fun. It's about basically he thinks that he is a unicorn and nobody else believes him, but he knows he is, and it like definitely is a great book for heartwarming. It's really cute. Jonathan James and the What If Monsters, another Kane Miller series. He's basically to address anxiety and fears. And he goes through all of these, like, what if I'm not good enough? What if they don't like me? What if I don't win? Until the end of the What If Monster begins to go away because he realizes that none of that really matters, that he can just be himself and there's no reason to be anxious. Cordelia is another Kane Miller series, or book, and this is just basically empowering little girls, or empowering anyone really, when doing following your dreams, you know who you are, you know what makes you happy, and don't let what other people think or say about you affect who you are. So very important things that our young readers really need to hear. So why not let a book teach it? Those are hard things, I think, to teach to a little one. So dual readers. Dual readers are great for beginning readers if you're just learning, in kindergarten or so to read books. It's a very cushy cover. If you can see this, it's awesome. It's so pretty. This is the complete book of Farmyard Tales, and it comes with a CD, but we actually had it because we were listening to it earlier. And it comes with all these different stories. It's like the best way, it's like the best collection as far as saving money. And basically what happens here in these dual readers is you read the top pages, or the child will end up reading right across here, and that makes its own story. But you read the more, like the bigger text at the bottom, and that adds to the story. So basically, if your child doesn't want to sit still for a long period of time, you can read this with them straight across. So you don't even need this bottom part to make it make sense. But it advances with the child that way too. And how cool is that? Super fun. And there's more dual readers as well, not just that one. And there's tons of beginning reader books. And this one is my favorite. Usborne very first reading set. Look at all these books. There's 15 books in here, and they progress. So you can see they're numbered. And so they start with number 1 and they go all the way through 15. There's, parent tools on the Parent's Guide on Teaching Readings. This is super helpful as well. They start with book number 1 once they finish Pirate Pat book number 1, and they get it down pat. Oh, no pun intended, guys. That was so dorky. But this is kind of what it looks like. And once they finish that, they move on to number 2. There's also like little comprehension quizzes in the back of each one. So super good for teaching reading. And there's animal beginning books as well. So there are a lot more with the early readings. I could go on forever about these books. I just wanted to show you kind of the quality of it, what to expect, because I know buying online sometimes is very tough because you're like, I don't know what I'm going to get. And these are books, and again, I can go anywhere for them. But I do promise you guys that you will not be sorry with your purchase from this party. And your children will absolutely fall in love with these books. So please reach out to me if you have any questions whatsoever, if it's revolving around book recommendations for your little ones, because over 2,000 titles. Yes, we have the age levels distributed on the category side, so that helps you with breaking it down. There's a specifications tab on the website under each book that will show you reviews and age ranges and AR reading levels for each one, but still, I'm one to want to see the inside of the book, so please don't be afraid to reach out to me. And if there's any questions on book fairs, fundraising events, joining our team, or hosting a party, because obviously those two things with hosting and joining are the absolute best way to save money. And the good thing about joining or hosting is there's no minimum requirements for joining. You don't have to have X amount of sales or, upkeep a $20 website a month. And there's just so many options to work this business. And if you're over here watching this video and you're like, okay, I'm literally falling in love with these books right now, reach out to me. Just reach out to me and I'll help you try to package deal whatever we can to help you make the best purchase possible. There's customer specials always on the website as well to help you save money. Again, hosting, because you can get a ton of free and half off books. The last party I just did, over the last few parties that I just did ranged anywhere between $150 in free books all the way up to $400 in book credit to the hostess. And of course, joining with the kit specials is phenomenal, freaking awesome at the kit specials, because the kits itself are over $175 usually in savings. So reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you. And let me know if you have any questions or any book recommendations. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye.